Earning $100,000 in Red Dead Online can seem impossible, especially when you are a beginner, but it's actually achievable, and in this step-by-step guide I will show you how to go from $0 to $100,000 in Red Dead Online relatively fast. There will be only 5 major steps, and the first step is to earn 15 gold bars for your first roll. Now I need to mention that you can earn your first 10 gold bars before even creating a character. To do that, just go to Rockstar website and in your social club account settings enable two-step verification. Rockstar still gives 10 gold bars for doing that, but it might take up to 72 real-life hours for this gold to be delivered to your Red Dead Online character. But if you don't want to enable two-step verification, don't worry, you still can earn 15 gold bars relatively easy. So, after creating the character, you can choose to play or skip the tutorial. You might choose to play it to get used to controls and find out about Red Dead Online's main story, that is, spoiler, still unfinished. But if you will choose to skip the tutorial, you will still receive a free horse and a saddle that you will need to claim at stables manually, and a little bit of money. Spend this money on hay for your horse, you're gonna be riding a lot and your horse will need food, and buy a few health tonics if you will have some money left. And now to find the most profitable activities of the month, open menu and choose benefits. You see, each month there is a different event in Red Dead Online with different bonuses and discounts. Pretty much always there are bonuses and discounts for one of the roles, but also extra payouts for some other activities. And here you will find an information about these extra payouts. You can also check Rockstar's official website or find out about all the bonuses or discounts from my video, for example. You need to look for double or triple gold payouts for one of the following activities: featured PvP series, free roam missions, blood money missions or contracts, call to arms mode, land of opportunities story mission or telegram missions. And then focus on grinding that activity with extra gold payouts. For example, if it's gonna be featured PvP series, which happens quite often, you will have to open left menu, choose quick join and then featured series. And yes, it's a PvP mode, you will have to compete with other players, but don't worry, because amount of gold that you will earn is not based on your performance, it's based only on a time spent in a mission, just like in most other Red Dead Online activities. It makes no sense, but that's how it works. So when there will be double or especially triple gold payout for featured PvP series, you will basically practice your aim and earn a lot of gold while doing this. Now, when there will be extra payouts for free roam missions, you will have to find such or such NPCs on the map, take missions from them and grind them. But remember, to receive optimal amount of gold bars per hour, you need to spend exactly 9 or 12 minutes in each of such missions, because again, payout is based on time, and gold payout specifically changes only every 3 minutes. So if you will complete the mission in less than 3 minutes, you will receive no gold at all. So actually I suggest you to start your own timer when mission begins, because there is not always will be a visible timer on the screen. Anyway, if there will be extra payout for blood money missions, go to this area first, watch a cutscene, and then go to these blood money mission givers. If there will be bonus on telegram missions, just check your mail, pick up telegrams from there, open left menu, choose telegrams and one of the telegrams to grind. Preferably from new source of employment, because they are the easiest. Once again, try to complete missions in 9 or 12 minutes. And if there will be extra payouts for land of opportunities missions, just go to such yellow areas on the map and continue the story of Red Dead Online. By the way, at some point such missions might disappear, and that's because to continue you will need to have either high or low honor, not something in between. And actually, to decrease your honor you will have to kill a lot of NPCs, but to increase it you will simply need to feed your horse time to time. There is a way to earn additional gold. For example, while grinding the missions, you can also complete daily challenges. Just open left menu and choose daily challenges here. There will be a list of daily challenges that you can complete this day and earn a little bit of gold and experience for each one. At first it's not gonna be much, only 0.1 gold bar per each task. If you will be completing at least one of such daily challenges every day for the 7 days, this payout will will be increased. After 14 days it will be increased once again and so on. But after 28 days this streak will reset, but you will receive some money and also a treasure map. Anyway, since we're getting paid for the time spent in a mission, while doing the mission, complete daily challenges as well. Choose the easiest, especially if you don't have daily challenge streak yet. Also, every 5 levels, starting with level 10, Rockstar will be sending you a treasure map. You can pick it up on the post office or check the mailbox at your camp. Use these maps as soon as possible, because in each treasure chest, on average, you will find 1.1 gold bar and more than $100. Sometimes other useful stuff as well, like tonics or even pamphlets. So find the map in your bag, it will be in Documents Maps, read it, then go to the yellow area, and by using Eagle Eye go around and search for the glowing chest, then open it and collect the treasure. By the way, on Red Dead Online interactive map you will find the specific location of every single treasure in the game. Not many players know about it, but there is actually additional trick that will help you to grind enough gold for the first roll, because every 3 real-life days you can get 2 additional treasure maps relatively fast. There are 2 random encounters that you can find in Red Dead Online's free roam, Treasure Hunter and Map on the Tree, that are granting you treasure map. Once again, you can find all the possible locations of these random encounters by using Red Dead Online interactive map. But the problem is, these random encounters, just like any other random encounters, are not spawning very well in a public lobbies, so most likely you will not find them too often. However, if you will go to Blood Money mission, the game will create a private lobby for you, where you will be alone, and in such lobbies random encounters are spawning extremely well. So just go to Anthony Foreman in Rhodes and start a Blood Money mission, Stagecoach Stick Up. Then, instead of completing the mission, go here, and if there are no random encounters nearby, you will find either Treasure Hunter, NPC that you can kill and loot treasure map from. Sometimes you can buy it for 5 gold bars by the way. Or you will find a map on the tree. Watch out for lanterns that are standing close to the trees. If there will be nothing, check other possible random encounter locations nearby, and you will find one of these, will collect treasure map, and after that go back and complete the mission. You will receive a good payout as well. But remember that there is a 72 real-life hours cooldown on each of these encounters. So on practice you will find only 1 map on the tree and 1 treasure hunter each 3 real-life days. Anyway, with help of extra payouts, treasure maps and daily challenges, you will earn 15 gold bars relatively fast, and then there will be a time to purchase your first roll. You've probably seen a lot of players suggesting Bounty Hunter as a first roll, but I actually suggest you to purchase Collector roll, and that's because Collector is by far the best roll for making money and experience. But you might say, wait Cat, for completing Bounty Hunter missions we are actually getting gold and we're not earning gold from other rolls, including Collector. And yes, technically it's correct, but as you will see later, there is a way to earn exactly the same amount of gold, actually even more, by grinding Collector roll. When you will have 15 gold bars or 10 if there is a discount, just open menu, choose Collector here, and it will teleport you to today's Madame Nazar location. She's changing her location every day by the way. Then just watch a cutscene and buy a Collector roll, and you will be ready to make a lot of money, like immediately. Because most money from Collector roll you will be making by collecting and selling full sets of tarot cards. And you can start collecting them right after purchasing Collector roll. Actually, you can start collecting them even before purchasing Collector roll, but you will be able to sell these tarot cards to Madame Nazar only when you will have the roll. Yes, they are not the most expensive collections, but they're by far the most profitable. That's because it's guaranteed that you can get a full set of tarot cards every day. Tarot card spawns are not random. You can always use Red Dead Online interactive collectors map and see in which exact location you can find each specific tarot card. But many other collectible items, such as coins or arrows or jewelries, they are random. You can find a location in which you can find some coin. But it will be random coin, and some coins have only 2% chance to spawn, so it might take days or even weeks to get full collection. And Madame Nazar pays much more for full sets of collectible items. She will tell you about it many times. Anyway, just focus on guaranteed sets. Tarot cards, if you have a little more time, add family heirlooms, and if you have even more time to collect, add flowers and collectible alcohol. Bird eggs are also guaranteed, but I don't suggest you to mess with them. Some spawns are just broken, plus quite often they will be in the middle of nowhere, like literally on a mountain. It's just not worth it. To collect items as fast as possible, I suggest you to go to Red Dead Online Interactive Collectors map, unselect all the collections, then choose collections that you want to find today. For example, if you don't have too much time to collect today, I suggest you to focus on two most expensive tarot cards sets, Swords and Pentacles. Choose of them, and then just go here, choose starting point and generate route. And after collecting each item, just go to the next one, follow the route that you will see on the screen. By the way, by clicking on each individual item, you will see additional details, like where exactly you need to look for this item. For example, under the table or on a bookshelf. After getting full collections, you can go to Madame Nazar and sell full sets to her, or you can just go to the post office and send them via mail. You will receive exactly the same amount of money and experience. You will get a lot of experience for both picking up items and selling full sets, so you will level up collector role in no time. So on level 5 go to Madame Nazar and buy shovel from her, and on level 10 go to Madame Nazar once again and buy metal detector. These tools will help you to find much more items. So what you can do when you will have them is, after choosing guaranteed sets that you want to collect and generating the route, you can go and choose to show all the items. And if some other collectible item will be close to your generated route, you can pick it up as well, even if it's a random item. I mean, sooner or later you will get full collections, but don't go too far away from your generated route. Remember, most profit you gonna make from guaranteed sets. Now let's talk about how you can earn gold while grinding collector role. Well, remember how I said that payouts in Red Dead Online missions are based on time spent. More time spent in a mission, more money, gold and experience you will receive. And if amount of money and experience will be different for different activities, amount of gold will be always exactly the same. In really challenging 5-star legendary bounty mission and in simplest stranger mission, you will earn exactly the same amount of gold, which depends only on the time spent. On your screen you can see payout structure, and maximum payout will be 0.48 gold bars for 30 minutes spent in a mission. And knowing that, we can significantly increase profit from collector role, because instead of simply collecting items, we can first go and start a free roam or blood money mission. Then instead of completing mission, go around and collect for 20-25 minutes, which is enough to pick up every item that you're looking for in the area, and only after that go back and finish the mission. Two best missions for this method, in my opinion, are stranger missions called On the Hunt and Recovery. You can take these missions from a lot of stranger mission givers in different areas of the map. These missions are so good because they're giving you a lot of time to collect, because you will have 30 minutes to get to the area, and then once you will get to this yellow area, 20 more minutes to complete the mission. And they're also super simple. You will need to hunt an animal in one and just deliver its corpse, and recovery might be even easier because you have to kill few NPCs and then deliver the wagon. But there is another way how you're gonna be earning additional gold by grinding collector. Collector brings much more experience than any other role in the game, so you will be leveling up much faster. And remember, every 5 levels you will be getting treasure map on your mail, and you will get some extra gold from these treasure maps to purchase the next role. Anyway, by combining collector role with stranger missions, you already can earn a lot of gold, money and experience, but there is a way to earn even more money and experience per hour, and that's where we are moving to the third step. Step 3. After earning 15 more gold bars, go and purchase trader role. Once again, open menu, choose trader, watch a cutscene and pay your gold bars to creeps. By the way, if you already watched this cutscene when didn't have money or something else happened, you can always go to creeps in your camp and buy it from the wilderness outfitters. The item is called Butcher's Table. It's basically a trader role. Anyway, after buying the role and completing simple preparation mission, you will be ready to start grinding the trader. The role is super simple. You bring pelts and parts of the animals and the most importantly full animal carcasses to creeps to get the materials. Then you complete resupply mission or buy the supplies, and then creeps starts making trader goods. For one resupply, creeps will make 25 goods and it will take 50 minutes exactly, and during that time you can do whatever you want. It's almost like a semi-passive income, so you can just go and continue collecting, and even when you start in blood money or stranger mission, creeps production is not stopping. By the way, when you start in legendary bounty mission, creeps is not producing goods. That's another reason why collector will bring you much more money actually. The only problem is that trader starts to bring you some real money only after you will reach rank 10 in this role and will purchase large delivery wagon, because you need to deliver 100 goods at once to make some good profit. $500 for a local delivery and $625 for a long distance delivery. So to get to level 10 in trader role faster, I suggest you to complete resupply missions instead of ordering supplies. This way you will earn additional 500 role experience points. And also when you will be tired of collecting, you can go and start making local distance deliveries with almost empty wagon, even if creeps produced only 1 or 2 goods. This way you will level up role faster, especially if you will place your camp here in Gap of Reach, because all local deliveries will be extremely fast. Combining collector role grind with trader role is extremely easy. You get materials, order supplies, and then go and find collectible items while completing the stranger mission. But now every time you see a good 3-star animal, like a deer, buck or cougar, you stop and kill it. To not ruin pelt and carcass quality, make a headshot with a bow or rifle, for example bolt action rifle. Then take its carcass and place on your horse. And if you already have a carcass on your horse, you take its pelt and place on your horse as well. You can also put smaller carcasses like rabbits or birds to both sides of your saddle. Use warmint rifle to not ruin pelt and carcass quality here. Then when you will receive a message that it's time to resupply, you go back to your camp, give creeps all these pelts and carcasses, order supplies and continue grinding collector role. Just don't forget to purchase a fast travel post for your camp. It will allow you to fast travel not only to your camp, but from your camp as well. By the way, when you order in supplies, you have to wait 10 minutes until they will be delivered, but you can simply switch your lobby, go to menu, choose camp for example or any other location, and when you will appear in the new lobby, supplies will be delivered. And obviously don't forget about role daily challenges that you unlock by purchasing any role. They're really easy and it's a good source of making additional gold bars. At this stage you will be earning a lot of money. Just remember that you need to make trader deliveries only when you have 100 goods. But you can earn even more money. Step 4. Buy Moonshiner roll for 25 gold bars and combine it with collector and trader roll grind. It will be really easy because Moonshiner is almost a passive income in Red Dead Online. You will have to spend like 5-6 minutes each hour to earn few $100s. And just like trader, moonshine production is not stopping when you completing stranger or blood money missions. The role itself is almost like a trader role but much more simple. You go to your moonshine shack, pay for a mash. By the way, always try to make a strong moonshine. To do that you will need to purchase a business upgrade on level 10. Then you need to add flavor. Technically it's unnecessary, you can deliver moonshine without any flavor, but by adding flavor you significantly increasing the profit, and also by doing this you will earn additional role experience. To add flavor you will need ingredients, most of which you can buy from Keflog, different canned fruits, but some of them, like berries, you will need to find on the map. And also for 3-star flavor you will need collectible flowers. But such moonshine will bring you the maximum amount of profit. Just make sure that buyer will not change before the moonshine will be ready. Because to receive a good payout you need to make a delivery to the buyer who ordered this specific flavor. In other case you will have to make a delivery to Bert Higgins and he pays much less money. But he drinks any kind of moonshine, so I still respect him. Anyway, at first it takes 1 hour to produce strong moonshine, but after you will level up to level 15 it will take only 48 minutes. So what you need to do is fast travel to your moonshine shack, set up production and then go back to collecting collectible items while completing stranger missions and watching out for your trader roll production. You can literally forget about the moonshine for the next 48 minutes. And then when you will receive this message that moonshine is ready, you just fast travel back to the moonshine shack, make a delivery, go back to the shack, set up production once again and repeat. Keep in mind that while making a delivery you don't want to break any bottles of moonshine, because otherwise your payout will be decreased. And to not break any bottles, don't drive too fast, stay on the road, and the most importantly, if revenue agents will stop you and will tell you to go for inspection, instead of going for inspection, just go off the wagon, kill all the revenue agents except for one, tie up that last revenue agent, loot all the revenue agents because quite often they will have collectible alcohol, place this alive revenue agent on your horse, and only after that continue delivery and time to time call for your horse so it will follow you. As long as this revenue agent will be alive and close to you, no other revenue agents will be chasing your delivery and they will not break any bottles. Step 5 will make grinding faster, easier and more fun actually. First of all, when you will have 30 gold bars, you can purchase regular and prestigious bounty hunter licenses. You need prestigious bounty hunter license because it unlocks infamous bounty missions. They're much better than regular bounty missions. They have much higher payout, they're more interesting, and for completing all 3 missions on one board, all the chain, you will receive a one-time bonus of $75. Infamous bounty missions is a very good alternative to stranger missions. You can easily combine them with collector, trader and moonshiner roles. Amount of gold will be the same, but you will earn more money and experience, plus you're probably gonna be tired of stranger missions at that point. But the most importantly, when you will have 25 gold bars, purchase a naturalist role. Then level it up to level 5, for example by sedating animals at Emerald Ranch and selling samples to Harriet nearby, or just sedating alligators around Harriet and selling samples to her. And on level 5 you will unlock 2 extremely useful features for your grind. First of all, legendary animal missions that you can take from Harriet, where you will find legendary animals, but instead of sedating them you can kill them, take the pelts and deliver to creeps, and this way get a lot of materials relatively fast. And the second very useful tool for your grind will be a wilderness camp that you can buy from Harriet on level 5. But the camp itself is not enough, you also will need to go to Fence and purchase this pamphlet. It's pretty expensive, but it will allow you to fast travel from pretty much anywhere on the map. You just will need to set up your camp and fast travel. And by the way, fast travel to your own camp, to big camp, will always cost you only $1. It's an extremely useful tool when you grinding a collector role and combining it with trader and moonshiner. So yeah, if you will complete all this step, you will start earning a lot of money and will go to $100,000 really fast. But if you wanna know how to spend all this money, you might want to check the video that you can see on your screen. It's all 50 must-have purchases in Red Dead Online. And with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay safe, stay healthy, goodbye.